Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. This morning, I don't even know what to call it, 2 in the morning. It's not really morning, it's not really night. It's the in-between zone. At this in-between zone, we are reacting to Hong Kong League 11 versus Inter Miami CF. We are watching and reacting to the game. Messi is not even playing. The friends aren't playing. They're all on the bench. Yeah, they're giving them this game as rest before they play Vissel Kobe and then Newell's. So, if you're here for Messi, I mean, you could wait. He'll probably come on as a sub for the last 6 minutes. Hopefully they're not down 6-0 before they do it this time. Yes, I will review this game as well. It'll be up within the hour after, as always. As always. I'm normally up at this time. I mean, come on. You thought this one was hard? The 5 o'clocks were hard. I just stayed up through them anyway. Well, who am I kidding? They weren't really that hard either, but you know what I mean. Who am I kidding? They weren't really that hard anyway, but it's supposed to have been played at 2 in the morning, Miami, Hong Kong. My time. Because they're all the way over in China. And either they're playing it really early over there, which makes it 2 in the morning, or like afternoonish, or China's somehow ahead of Japan. I don't know which. I'm guessing afternoon. I would think Japan and China are on the same time zone. So if Miami doesn't 6-0 Hong Kong, then Miami fans should start to panic. Well, nice to see you. Hope you're doing good, bro. I'm doing good. But thanks for the good wishes. If Miami doesn't 6-0 Hong Kong, then their fans should start to panic. That's what I said. But with Messi not playing until the second half, I don't know if they will. But even though, you know what? I'll readjust my expectations tonight. Since they're starting a backup 11, 3-0. If they don't win 3-0, I'll be nice. If they don't win 3-0, and the second team doesn't pick up a goal themselves, it may all be Messi and friends either way. But, you know, I'll be nice, 3-0. If they were playing the big boys, I would say 6. I have to check, but I have to check the schedule again. I've outlined the schedule, but it's not fully complete, of course. But I've got everything till Toronto's season ends. I'll have to. There's still some room to jiggle around, of course. I've got all the Champions Cup ready, but, or at least those match dates in. Starting 11s are as follows. For Hong Kong in goal, Hung Fai Yap. The back 5, Guy Hoi Lee. Gerbig, Oliver Gerbig, Timothy Chow, Jose Angel, Marcos Gondra Krug, Ruslan, Mikhail, Su Quan Chan, Everton Camargo, Henri Anier. For, well, have you watching? I'm going to sleep. Good night. Hey, you may not be missing much. For Inter Miami in goal, CJ Dos Santos. The back 3, Tomas Aviles, Sergei Kritsov, Noah Allen. Oh, my God. They're making him a center back when they don't have to. Oh, God. DeAndre Yedlin, Julian Gressel, Gregory, David Ruiz, Lawson Sunderland. And up top, it's Robert Taylor and Leo Campana. How we doing, the boss? How we doing? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Canada, Japan, Miami, Morocco, they're proving they're fraudulent. The days where they were good were just fever and wet dreams. That's a way to put it. That's a way to put it. But yeah, it was just a fever dream, yeah. It was shrooms. It was a trip. It was a DMT trip. I feel like that's better to say than Still feel like that's better to say with him what you did. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Happy 2 in the morning, my friends. Talking about Miami versus Hong Kong. League 11. It's not even the national team of Hong Kong. It's their League 11. So they're playing an all-star team, by the way. Yeah, this is going to be great. Yeah, if Miami loses, I'm sorry. This game is just, nah, they're done. They're cooked. If they lose, they're definitely cooked. If they don't win 3-0, they're a little bit cooked. If they win 3-0 or more, well, I wouldn't say crosses averted, but better than nothing. I wouldn't say crosses averted, but close enough. Teams are ready to walk out. There's David Beckham. You know, it's funny. I think it's the first time we saw Beckham the whole time. We didn't see him in Saudi. At least they didn't put the camera on him. They put it on Moss. People are as happy to see Beckham as they would be Messi. Well, I guess I get it, but hey, you know what? Hey, it's not just Messi. You know what? I'm starting to think that Miami is still Beckham's vanity project. 2 minutes to kickoff. Like, I have to say, Mbappe to Real is true now, but Madrid needs to confirm it first. Hey, this is the closest he's ever been. Sometimes the worst heartbreaks are the closest. No, we won't. No, I'm not gonna. No. The closest release is always the biggest heartbreak. I have no idea what the money lines are tomorrow. I have no idea. I've been looking at the odds because it's not CONCACAF. I could probably guess. That doesn't do you anything, though. I do know that Chivas has got the favorite. Was it plus 300 or minus 300? Either way. They showed that on Fox. How we doing, Isaiah? People are just buying Messi jerseys. Man, look at all the Hong Kong citizens who have the freaking new kit, let alone. Okay. My boy McKinnon won the one-timer competition. He did. I'm happy for him. And then if you looked, one of the Lightning didn't even want to come back to the All-Star game. Did you see how bad performed in the skills challenge? Apple TV, MLS season pass. So if you don't have Apple TV, well, you're SOL because if you don't have Apple TV, you're out of luck. Pretty much. At least the Saudi games were on beIN Sport for the Saudis. So at least had that little wrinkle in the situation. Here, no, it's just Apple TV. Maybe there's a Chinese network showing it. Any website? Have no idea. See, I don't know how to third-party stream anything that's on Apple TV. It's impossible. Like, I don't think it's possible. I tried to look with a baseball. Because you know they have Friday games on Apple TV. For like one of my friends who was a big Blue Jays fan. Or is a big Blue Jays fan. I know they didn't have Apple TV. So I'm like. We weren't that close where I'd give them my sign in, you know. Thank God I didn't. But. Tried to find them a stream on like Stream East or whatever for those Friday games. It wasn't there. So, yeah, basically on Apple TV, you're basically SOL if you don't have Apple TV. So I figured. Where can I watch the game on? I told you, if it's not Apple TV, you're SOL. You're up the creek without the paddle. Don't get mad at me. Take it up with Apple. Their DRM is absolutely on lock. But I have Apple TV, so because I have to. Make sure to get another pink one, but it won't be the big stars for that one. It'll be Kramashki because I'm a real fan. Only getting Messi now because it'll sell out first. I could wait a little on the others and see how Suarez does. Yeah, I don't think you would want to buy a Suarez jersey. I feel like he's going to be a flop. I just have a feeling. The way he's been playing, I have a feeling. Hong Kong wearing white kits, Miami wearing pink. I feel like it's a little bit of a clash, but I guess look at those Hong Kong jerseys. They're damn team wear. They're wearing the Guadeloupe. They're wearing the Guadeloupe style team wear. But I told you, if it's not Apple TV, there's nothing. I'm telling you. Listen to my words. I have no idea where to third. It's Apple TV. That's it. There's no way to third-party stream it. Pointing, really? You're acting like I made the decision. I tried to find a third-party stream for Apple TV. It's impossible. Not because I needed it, but I know. Miami starting 11. Dos Santos, Allen, Kritsov, Aviles, Yedlin, Taylor, Sunderland, Gregory, Gressel, Ruiz, and Campana. I didn't think you'd miss it. I didn't think you'd miss it, to be honest. For everybody here looking for a website for this game, if you don't have Apple TV, you're out of luck. I can't tell you more than that. No Apple TV, you're out of luck. Starting 11 for Hong Kong XI, Hung Fai, Guy Hoyt, Gerbig, Angel, Chow, Suquan, Gondra Krug, Mikel, Camargo, Ruslan, Anyer. 4-3-3. Yeah, and I bet most of them are looking for a third-party stream. Well, hey, at least you got your sleep before. Hey, at least you got your sleep before. You know, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Match about to kick off. But again, if you don't have Apple TV, you're out of luck. Miami better win at least one game. They're not even going to win this one. Messi's on the bench. Suarez is on the bench. Alba's on the bench. They're not going to even win this. Well, they should, but, just, hedging my bets. Hedging my bets. I mean, if Miami's bench could beat the Hong Kong League 11, that's a good thing. At least that tells you the bench could win a game if need be. But I'll say 3-0 without having to panic. Because I don't even know if Messi's going to play 45 with the way Tata was talking. Your dog knows greatness. Miami's goalkeeper sucks, bro. You're right. Drake Callender's had a horrible preseason. I won't say he sucks, but he's had a horrible preseason. Let me change that. Last year, you'd be wrong. This preseason, though, he sucked. You're right. But he's not playing today. It's CJ Dos Santos. So, honestly, he was better. He played the El Salvador game. So, you know what? I think you just got unlucky if you're a Hong Kong fan. They're playing the better keeper. I mean, seriously, Drake Callender's had a horrible preseason. Drake's been bullshitting this whole preseason. The De Gea rumors are really getting to him, or he's in true preseason form. Well, when he loses his job to De Gea, it's only his fault. He let himself lose his damn job. You can't let yourself do that. He played himself. See, he's played himself. If the De Gea rumors are true. They wanted to give him some rope to hang himself with, and well, He lost his job. Well, you would think. Yeah. Or they gave him the cane to pull himself with. They gave him the cane to pull himself with. They gave him the shovel to dig his own grave. So on and so forth. Whatever choice of words. He played himself. He played himself. To me, if I heard that news, if I was a goalkeeper, I'd be like, oh, well, damn, I got to play better. They want to sign somebody who's washed up to play over me. All right, now I got to play better. Even better than I normally did. He didn't. He chose to fold. So, if that rumor is true, he's done. I mean, yeah, when you let CJ DeSantos look better than you, oof, Maron. You got problems. He did to himself. I don't know if it's true, but if it's true. I think Miami should sign a better goalkeeper. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the plan. They wanted De Gea. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they'll do it at this point. And game's about to kick off. Wait, Messi's not even wearing. Wait, he's not even gonna play. I just realized. Look at Messi. He's wearing black sweats and a jacket. He's not even playing. Everybody else is in at least the penny with the shorts. Link, please. If you have Apple TV, you can watch it. I'm not putting a Stream East link in here. Even if I could, I can't because Apple TV's DRM is absolutely wonderful. It's impossible to watch these matches on anything but Apple TV unless locally there's a Chinese channel showing this game, and then maybe, but I don't know. Normally. So, it's Apple TV or nothing. So, besides, I'm not going to put a third-party link in here. One, I'm not going to put a third-party link in here because that's going to possibly get me a strike. Second of all, Apple TV is so DRM locked down that it's impossible to watch it on anything else anyway. So even if I wanted to. And we're off. Can the team do better without starting Suarez? We'll find out right now. I'd say yes. Because here's the thing. I think Campana's better. Suarez looks horrible too. I mean, seriously, he looks like he shouldn't be in preseason form. He just finished his season in Brazil back in late November, early December. He should still be in pretty good, or at least a quicker start, you know? But he didn't. I don't know. His knee's probably finally given out. Could be. It's just crazy because he had a pretty good season with Grêmio, so it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it could have been a lot quicker of a kick on for him, but he didn't. And his only goal is a pretty, they gave it to him. He wasn't offside because, I mean, the defender played it to him, but that was a pretty poacher's goal. But then again, I guess as a striker, as long as a striker always plays with Messi, look at Joseph. Joseph had his moments. I still think he's washed. Oh, and by the way, Montreal, I hope you played yourself. I think you may have just played yourself, Montreal. You don't have anybody like Messi to play towards him. At least Toronto had Bernardeschi and Insigne. You have nothing. Cross in. Besides, they already got a younger striker anyway, so I don't know what they're doing. Miami as a team has issues to deal through. I agree with that. 2 minutes in. I agree with that. Like, I'm panicking. If I'm you, I'm panicking. You might finish under Toronto. You might just be Toronto 23. If you ain't careful, you might just be Toronto last year. And hey, Toronto somehow won a preseason game. Toronto won a preseason game 2-1 over Nashville, who had already played 3 preseason games. That was Toronto's first. They won 2-1. Technically, it was 2-0 and 1-0 against. But over 120 minutes, it was 2-1. We still won on aggregate. So, yeah, you might just be Toronto 2023, and we're about to go back up slightly. I didn't say all the way. I said slightly. I'm grabbing onto anything I can. It's like the Titanic. I'm grabbing onto anything I can. I'm delusional like that. I'm going to grab onto anything I can. Montreal doesn't have Mihailovic to play in ground balls. Well, yeah, but Mihailovic hadn't been there for 2 years. Oh, and by the way, he's now playing for Colorado. I mean, I have to say, Colorado did beat Atlante 5-0. So you know what? Hey, maybe Chris Armas is the right guy for him. 3rd minute, 0-0. Settle with settle. Well, yeah, but you pretty much know what your answers are. Or at least you thought you did. That's the problem, that it is an experiment and you don't know your answers. And besides, why is Tata playing a 5-3-2 when the 4-4-3 works a lot better? Tata is a part of all this. Oh, and the worst part, the salt in the wound, is Phil Neville might just be doing well with the Portland Timbers. So salt in the wound, Phil Neville might just take the Portland Timbers to being the Houston Dynamo of 2023. Like Portland's going to be the Houston Dynamo of 2024, you know? Sort of situation. Website. If it's not Apple TV, MLS Season Pass, you're out of luck. That's as much as I can tell you. 4th minute. Playing forward. So, Miami, issues after issues. 4 minutes in, 0-0. This team is full of issues. Preseason experiments. If you're Miami, you should know your answers by now. The fact that you're saying this preseason's been experimenting, I don't think it should be that way. That's the problem. I don't think it should be that way. But hey, I can't believe this one's doing the best out of all of them. We had the 2 Saudi games, and this stream's doing the best. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning, but still. It was this and El Salvador. This one's going to be way better. But El Salvador. It was this and El Salvador. Dallas, I'm not surprised that sort of flopped to my expectations. But the Saudi games, I expected to do a bit better. The Al Hilal game did pretty good. Al Nassr didn't, though. But Cristiano and Messi didn't play, so I guess I understand why. But this is doing really good, I'm not going to lie. The numbers on this are amazing. Yeah, I'll toot my own horn sometimes. Now, when I say Messi Mania, this is more like it. 6th minute, 0-0. And he's not even playing this game either. Shot blocked away. Yeah, I shouldn't spill the beans like that, shouldn't I? Playing for, but then again, would he be on the bench if he wasn't playing? He's got to play at least a half. He's just chilling for the first half, and then he'll change into his stuff in the second half, I guess, or at halftime. I guess that's cope. I don't know. 6 minutes. But he wouldn't have been on the sub bench if he wasn't going to come in. Besides, they didn't have to put him on there. Only reason we're in a back 3 is because we trade Kamal and Friere. Deal got done after the team left for Asia. Defense can only be fixed through Friere. Right. I agree. But what they should have done was have Aviles and Kritsov be the center backs. Alba and Yedlin be the outside backs. It was that easy. And then Friere takes the spot. And then, honestly, Friere takes the spot of Kritsov after he comes in. It was that easy. By contract, he has to play, I think. That was Saudi. This, he doesn't. Did you see how they... all the big 4 are on the bench. I think the Hong Kong deal's just a little bit more lax, so to speak. And besides, there's not enough power behind it. It is what it is. The Saudis, though... Messi coming on for 6 minutes, that seems to me like it was kind of a Saudi power play. I mean, they said injury concerns. I had to beg him to play for at least 6 minutes. And I guess you don't want to go against the Saudis. And besides, Messi is a Saudi tourism ambassador. So, shot. Oh, over the bar. Good save by Dos Santos. Counter would have let that in. I can't believe I'm saying that because 6 months ago I wouldn't have. Man, football's a weird sport. 0-0. Settle, 8 minutes. They really could have done better with Hong Kong's jerseys. They're just wearing white. The white template that Guadeloupe wore at the Gold Cup. Some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you watch the CONCACAF Gold Cup, and I don't even know if you know who Guadeloupe is. They played Canada. We're wearing a red jersey with like the same thing on the sleeves as Hong Kong's jerseys are, but it was a red jersey. Teamwear. If it ain't Apple TV, you're out of luck. I've been saying that. I'll say it one more time. If it isn't Apple TV, you're out of luck. Trust me, I know. Not because I need to know, it's because I was trying to do it for a friend who didn't have Apple TV. Save, who didn't deserve my login at that point. And, well, I mean, at some point, I mean, you know, yeah, the implication is the implication, isn't it? But trust me, if it ain't Apple TV, if you don't have Apple TV, you're out of luck unless you're in Hong Kong or China and they have it on a TV channel in China. Or maybe that's how you find your stream, but I'd have no idea what channel it's on in China. Shot off the post, rebound, and Sunderland puts it over the bar. So if it's not Apple TV, you're out of luck. And that's all I have to say. That's the last time I'm saying it. Next time somebody asks that question, somebody say, if it ain't Apple TV, you're out of luck. Please, I don't want to say that one more time. That's the last time I'm saying it. Or maybe I should just make that a bot. Like if I'm ever doing a game that's on Apple TV, like turn on the bot every time it's an MLS game on Apple TV or something like that. If it ain't Apple TV, you're out of luck. 10th minute. Ooh, plays forward. Timbers game versus NYCFC will be streamed. Oh, you got a preseason game for the Timbers. Pin message might work. You know what? I'm going to get on that. Oh, hey, you got a stream preseason game, and we don't. I would have loved to watch Toronto win that game against Nashville. But then again, I'm the one who's up at 2 a.m. watching Miami play Hong Kong. So, yeah. Would I have been live for that Toronto game? If they showed it, maybe. But they didn't. Man, I'd have been so damn happy. Let me, playing forward, 11th minute. There we go. We'll make it a bit nicer instead of out of luck or whatever. Make it a bit nicer. All right. Pin message. There we go. Yep. There we go. It's pinned. Next week, the CONCACAF Champions Cup starts. Yep. And I have my predictions on Monday. Of course. Of course. Of course. I have them ready. I just got to make the brackets. My bracket pages today. And think over my predictions. I don't know if I have Miami going that deep. I'm not going to lie. With this preseason, I don't know. Oh, that's the bad part. Maybe they'll save face. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my prediction for the round of 16 before the round of 16 starts. I can do that. I reserve the right to do that. Well, actually, no, I reserve the right to do that. Because at least they only have to start the round of 16. They do have 2 more preseason matches after this. Because they're not in the preliminary round, they play 2 matches the first 2 weeks of Champs Cup. At 3 o'clock against Newell's the second week, and 5 in the morning against Vissel Kobe. So I'll be live for that as well. Same day as Forge plays. Oh, CJ Dos Santos picks that up. So in the morning, I'm watching Miami Vissel Kobe and reviewing it. At night, I'm going live for Forge versus Chivas, and I'll review it. Perfect. Because that's my CPL team, of course. Oh, by the way, that game's on Tubi, just so you know. The Forge game's on Tubi, not Vissel Kobe, Miami, which I think it's on Apple TV, but they didn't have the match screen on there, which is weird. So maybe it did move, but we'll find out. I would think it's on Apple TV. They'll get it on there, I bet. They said it was going to be on MLS Season Pass when they did the article. 14th minute. I mean, seriously, if Apple got the rights to all the rest of them, they somehow... No, there's no way they would have lost the rights to the Vissel Kobe game. But the Forge game is on Tubi. There's a lot of Champs Cup games that are going to be on Tubi this tournament. So instead of Fox Soccer Plus, it sounds like the games are going to be on Tubi, is what I've basically read. The first week is all FS2 and Tubi. So maybe I don't need Fox Soccer Plus, but we still need to change to YouTube TV. 15th minute. Well, maybe the CPL still be on Fox Soccer Plus. See, that's the kicker. And other tournaments, so to speak. So it's not like we don't need it. Just not for Champs Cup. Which games are going to be on Tubi? All the Wednesday games. All 3 Wednesday games. The Tuesday games, the 2 Tuesday games will be on FS2. All 3 Wednesday games for Champions Cup are going to be on Tubi. CONCACAF Champs Cup, but it's all just CONCACAF Champs Cup. It's CONCACAF tournaments on Tubi, on the Fox Sports channel. But all the Wednesday games, all 3 of them are on Tubi, live, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, 5, 7, and 9. Goal kick for CJ Dos Santos. The 2 Tuesday games are on Fox Sports 2, FS2. So. Forge is on Tubi on Wednesday. That's the 7 p.m. game. Nothing on Thursday, the first week of Champs Cup. I think it's 2, 2, and 1 the next week. I think Forge plays on their own on that Tuesday. Then it's 2 on Wednesday. Then I'll be streaming 3 games on. Do we need a subscription for Tubi? No. You don't even need an account. Need an account. You just could download the app and you could watch for free. I mean, yes, if you have an account, you can save your favorites, but that's all it really does. But again, that's still a free account. It's just to save your favorites and all that. And to have your, history or whatever. Just like Pluto. Just download the app. You can watch anything. You don't need an account. 16th minute. I didn't put anything on my Tubi favorites anyway. What do you think of the new goalkeeper kits? Trippy, but I like it. I like them. They're trippy, but I like them. I like the new keeper kits. They're very interesting. They're very halcyon, so to speak. 16th minute. Call me crazy, but I think this is the best game they've played so far. Call me crazy, but I think this is the best game they've played so far. Doesn't say much, but there are a lot of people in this live. I know. It's the best Miami one so far. As clockwork, February is when things get hot, I guess. Thaw out and get hot. 17th minute, 0-0, 0-0. I like them too. It's something different and interesting. Yeah. I honestly want to buy one. I honestly want to buy a Toronto keeper kit this year. It's going to be absolutely hard to do, but why don't they just sell the keeper kits on season MLS store too? Not enough people would buy them. I don't care. I would. Hell, every year I say I want to buy a keeper kit. But this year for sure. Maybe I'll wear them more if it actually had the Toronto crest on it. That's the problem. Well, I guess the blessing of that green keeper kit is it doesn't have the Toronto crest. So I could use it for Jamaica. Ha-ha! See, I use it more for Jamaica than Toronto games at this point. If you've noticed, they have a different lineup. Yeah, but Hong Kong might not be that good, but still, it's kind of telling that this lineup is actually playing pretty good. It's weird. What do you think about Luis Suarez thus far? Do you think he'll be effective throughout the season? No. Like, again, his season ended in late December. Mid-December with Grêmio. His season ended a lot later than even the Miami players who were already at Miami. So you would think, and his preseason started pretty quickly, you would think it wouldn't take him long to kick on. He's probably taking the longest to kick on. And that's honestly scary. I've seen Campana do better tonight. And honestly, against El Salvador. And honestly, whenever Campanas came in, he's looked like he's better. So either Suarez's knee is finally giving out at the wrong time for this Miami project, or his best days, the final gas in his tank was at Grêmio, and he just conned Miami out of some good money. I'm not saying Joseph Martinez is any better. All I'm saying is Suarez might have just conned Miami out of some good money. Had one last good season, and he wanted out. You can't play like crap and get out of there, I think he knew what he was doing. Plays the X-Files theme song. I think he knew what he was doing. He was leaving all he had left out on the pitch just so when it was time for Miami to go and sign him, they would sign him. No doubt. And look at him now. He looks like a shell of himself. Campana is honestly the better striker. Luckily, they kept him instead of Joseph. That's the good news. Because Campana will be there for the future, and he's a really good striker. Honestly, if I was Tata, I'd start him for a couple of games. Screw it. Because Suarez looks horrible. He looks horrible. And you would think that he'd kick on pretty quickly with the way his season landed, even later than most of the Miami players. Yeah. Cross in. Sunderland over the bar. Dear Lord. Over the bar. Still 0-0. 0-0. How we doing, Seattle? That TFC away kit is nice. I love it. I was going to buy it anyway, but I really do love it. Like, it actually is good. Like, I might have been coping with the last two kits. I did like the last two kits. The away from 22 really grew on me, but I liked the home kit last year, but not many other people did. But I think this away kit this year is a lot more accepted. Half of the live stream just left. It's been jumping a little bit. That's bad, dude. Hope the best for him, but he's probably getting paid a lot. For 2 a.m., this is still pretty good. Hell, in general, just is. Suarez looks behind the pace and needs to take his pill every game so he can play. I'm sure he's taking his pill. He just, again, it's like Albert Pujols. See, Albert Pujols got to 700 because he emptied the tank. He looked like he could play another year. But that's because he emptied the tank. Who's to say if they were like, you know what, you should play another year, Albert, with the Cardinals. And he does. Say he chooses to and changes his mind. And he thought it wasn't just him emptying the tank. He knew it, but let's just say he gets talked into it instead of not. And then he plays the next year with the Cardinals, this last crap year they just had. Probably would have been a little bit better because he would still been in the clubhouse, but who knows? He probably would have fell off. He probably would have fell off hard. Probably would have fell off hard because Suarez was making sure he got that bag because he wanted to go to Miami. So he put everything out on the field. I think he knew that was it. I'm starting to think he knew what he had at Grêmio was it. People were like, oh, that's a really good season. 20 goals at Grêmio? Almost the Golden Boot in the Brasileiro? Huh. He's still good. Even though people knew about his knee injury. Well, again, at least they have Campana. But that's just my feeling. That's just my feeling. Let's hope they don't trade Campana because Campana's a DP and Suarez is not. And Miami has no open DP spots. The negotiation would be nice. Yeah, I would agree. Header past the post. I would agree. They lose. They either win 2-0. I mean, the way they're playing, you know what? Even if they win, I might give them some grace considering they rotated. And I don't know how much the big four are going to play. And it doesn't even look like Messi's really going to play with the way he's dressed. I'm not sure if he's just chilling for this half and then he'll dress in for the second. Which if he does that, then maybe I'll give him less grace. Because with Messi will cut these Hong Kong players up for 45 minutes. He doesn't have to play the whole game, turns out. So I'll say 3-0. If they don't win 3-0 or more, it'll be a rant. If they lose, I'm going to unleash hell on these guys. I mean, damn near unleashed hell on them in the freaking Al Nasser rant. But I'll do it again. I just did to Japan. It's what, 3 straight rants? Even before Toronto even played? Huh. Something. That's something, ain't it? In that case, Miami's going to suffer offensively with just Messi. Again, I agree with that. Thoughts on what Cam said about Purdy on his podcast? I mean, he isn't wrong. Brock Purdy's a game manager. He's not the reason why the 49ers are winning. It's Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, Teron Armstead. Yeah, Armstead's there, yeah. He left the Saints to go to the 49ers, yeah. I think Armstead's there. Either way, Bosa, McCaffrey, Ayuk, Kittle. It's not Brock Purdy. He just is able to do enough to win games. And he almost didn't win the game against the Packers or the Lions. He got lucky twice. The man is a game manager. Cam's right. Like, Brock Purdy ain't nothing special. He's like Tom Brady before Tom Brady in 2007. Once upon a time, yes, Tom Brady was a game manager because of how good that Patriots defense was. Then they give him Randy Moss, and then 2007 was Tom Brady being the GOAT Tom Brady. I'm not saying Brock Purdy can become baby GOAT. Like, he's on that same trajectory as Tom Brady. I'm sure he will. He has those intangibles. I know I can see it. But this is the Tom Brady. This Brock Purdy is Tom Brady 2001, 2002, 2003, where his defense is amazing. His offense, honestly, he's got better weapons than Tom did. I love Troy Brown. I love David Givens. They were good. Christian Foria. Mike Vrabel. Ain't what George Kittle was. Ain't what George Kittle is. Ain't what Deebo Samuel is. You know? Terry Glenn ain't freaking Brandon Ayuk. Okay? They were still good enough for Tom, but Brock Purdy is being masked up by the fact that he has all these really good offensive players and a great defense. But, hey, at some point, maybe he will be like Tom Brady in 2007. He will offensively break out and have... Then again, he has those weapons already. So, you know what? Maybe he'll always be 2001 Tom Brady. But, like, he is that level Tom Brady. He is 2001. Like, yeah, he does remind me of Brady. 2001 Tom Brady. Pre-Moss Tom Brady. That's what he reminds me of. I don't know. MLS probably lets Miami break the rules anyway. Miami 4-0 Messi hat trick the second half. Yeah, I could see it. The way they're playing, I could see it. Yeah, if he comes on. They need a win. I agree. 27th minute header, but they're playing well. It's a 1-year contract. He's playing with Messi. Hong Kong fan. Welcome. Y'all ain't playing that well. Miami looks like the better team. I will give them that. Yeah. It's team effort just like soccer. Football. So the Chiefs win again. 1, I hope so. 2, yes. I'll give you that. Hey, Messi lovers. You know he won't play till the second half, right? Hello. Crazy how Brady took pay cuts, yet Bill never actually tried to get good wide receivers outside of Antonio Brown and Moss. And Brady still won 6 rings with the Patriots. And then when Brady got the loaded team, he won a ring with the Bucks. He still didn't go undefeated, though, which is just crazy. Well, 2007 is the closest thing, yeah. That's why. Tommy's my quarterback. He did the most with less. I mean, I'm still a fan of David Givens, Julian Edelman, Troy Brown. David Givens, Troy Brown, David Patton, Jabbar Gaffney, Deion Branch, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Mohamed Sanu sucked. He sucked. Josh Gordon. They tried with Josh Gordon. I won't want to put Josh Gordon or Gronk in that group, but you know what I mean. Like, Gronk was a safety blanket, but Gronk was him. Let's not put Gronk in that group. Julian Edelman and Wes Welker, Danny Amendola, they were all good slot receivers, but they were the short white guy who Brady always loved to throw to if nothing else or if Gronk wasn't open. But, yeah, I mean, Givens, Troy Brown, David Patton, Christian Foria, Kevin Falk. I mean, Brady did a lot with less. Like, he made those players stars. Like, if Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady, you would not know the name Troy Brown or David Givens or David Patton. I'm glad I do. Like, I think they deserve more respect. As a Patriots fan, of course, I'm biased, but I mean, Randy Moss is the GOAT wide receiver of all time. That may be biased too, but at least that's a good argument. Kritzov offered Ryan Saylor. I guess Kritzov is still holding that knock he got in Saudi. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to play. I think he'll play the second half, but the way he's dressed up, I guess he's just chilling. Guess you don't have to be completely dressed out if you don't want to be for 45 minutes. I guess Messi could do whatever he wants. Kritzov off for Saylor. But, like, Tom Brady didn't need guys like Randy Moss or Antonio Brown. Besides, Antonio Brown only played 1 game with the Pats. He's more of a buck when it comes to Brady. See, I wanted Antonio Brown to be the new Randy Moss. I really did. Antonio Brown lost his damn mind. Randy Moss is just eccentric. Antonio Brown's nuts. That dude is nuts. Or, enough from the clown. Enough from the clown. Brady couldn't even calm him down. And then, after Brady retires, Antonio Brown has the nerve to go after Tom Brady. After Antonio Brown basically had his career, well, I wouldn't say career saved by Tom Brady, but, you know, Tom tried. That's when their defense was crap. 2007, that's different. Steeli Manning. 2008, Brady blew out his ACL. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013, their defense is crap. Brady still carried them, but their defense was crap. Like, that defense. Razai Dowling, mind you. Patrick Chung before he came back. Aqib Talib on the Patriots. Like, Dante Hightower was the only good defensive player on that defense in that era, and he was only there for like 2 years of it. The Patriots defense, besides, well, 2007 was still their normal defense, just Eli Manning. 2012 was a mixture of the defense sucked and Eli Manning. So 2 of them is Eli Manning. The rest of it's the defense was trash. Brady could only take it so far. And I guess Satan Manning in 2013. He was good for the Broncos. He was shit for the Patriots. That's my point. Yeah, he may have won Super Bowl 50. He was good for the Broncos. He was horrible for the Patriots. Like, I don't know how he got so good on the Broncos. Yeah, it pissed me off. Yeah, of course it pissed me off. Hey, but then again, at least we won a Super Bowl with Darrelle Revis and Brandon Browner, so... And Stephon Gilmore won a Super Bowl, right? I think he did. Well, yeah, 2012. Yeah, Super Bowl 42 and 46 would be Eli Manning. That's why I said. 2012 is a portion of the defense was crap because that defense was the worst Patriots defense I've ever seen. And they still somehow won and got to the Super Bowl. And then Eli Manning broke our hearts, but I guess that one was more obvious. And then the next year was Satan Manning. Hey, at least he lost 43-8? He got his ass whipped. Man, that was cathartic. Super Bowl 48, got his ass whipped. That was cathartic. That was room for the Seahawks, of course. It's room for the Seahawks, of course. Got his ass whipped. It's 33rd minute. How's the atmosphere at the stadium? Well, I don't have the sound on. I don't have any headphones in either. It doesn't look like it's that crazy, though. 34th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Honestly, the worst Pats defense I ever seen before tonight, ever seen before in the Brady era was the 2017-18 defense that got shredded by Philly. Well, that defense was good until the Super Bowl, and then they sat Malcolm Butler down. Turns out it might have been a concussion. Hey, at least I finally got the answer why Malcolm Butler was sad. It wasn't disciplinary. Dude had a concussion. They just never told the NFL. And Brady still almost won that game. This close. Actually, I have no problem watching Super Bowl 52, though. I actually rewatched the whole thing last year. I had no problem rewatching Super Bowl 52. It's a really good game besides the Patriots losing. And Brady still broke all those records. Yeah, it wasn't Brady's fault. That's probably why I love it so much. It was Matt Patricia's fault. Hey, at least the Eagles got, got the Matt Patricia experience. So, that felt pretty good. Oh, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were the people to deliver the Matt Patricia experience. So, hey, I guess there's a little bit of revenge for 52. I guess. Matt Patricia went and rolled them out with the help of the Bucs. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. And it wasn't rigged. Miles Jack was down. Miles Jack wasn't down. Miles Jack wasn't down. Wait. Shot. Wait. Did I just accidentally admit it was rigged? Shit, I think I just accidentally admitted it was rigged. Damn it. Damn it. I think I accidentally admitted it was rigged. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Do I care? Oh, shit, we lost the Super Bowl. Hey, at least we lost the Super Bowl. Hey, ball doesn't lie. We lost the Super Bowl. Hey, if it was rigged, hey, ball doesn't lie. We lost the Super Bowl. Shit, I admitted it was rigged. That's what happens at 2 in the morning. Kritzhoff got subbed off already. He almost got injured. He must have got injured. Yeah, he got injured in Saudi Arabia. I don't know why he was playing. Turns out, you don't have enough. I mean, I guess free air not being there helps. I guess that helps. Shot saved by CJ Dos Santos. How we doing, random gamer? Morning. Good morning. Nobody got that reference. 37th minute. I love the smell of football in the morning. I mean, he got them to a Champions League final. He got them to the CONCACAF Champions League final. You know, he must be good. Shot past the post. Good morning, Hong Kong. Yeah, now I'm just doing half-baked movie references with football things added into them. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I'm completely sober. Why do you ask? I'm completely sober. Why do you ask? You smell what Dwayne is cooking. Get him the hell out of there. Get him the hell out of that Mania main event, that politicking son of a bitch. That politicking son of a bitch. We want Cody. We want Cody. We want Cody. Do you think Miami's going to dominate the MLS and all the other competitions this season? No. Maybe they'll win something. They ain't going to dominate anything, though. You see how they're playing? Ryan, before dawn. It's after dark, but before the ass crack of dawn. We going nuts. This game's boring. Miami's good, but this game's boring. I got to carry this. 39th minute. Microwave show humor, because I just watched like 10 episodes before this. I love it. Is it a good idea to microwave this? Good shot, Red Leader. Good shot, Red Leader. '40th minute. Shot, goal! Goal de Miami! Goal, Robert Taylor! The finish. What was it again? The Finn, Robert Taylor, scores the goal. What a golazo. That's amazing. That's a curler. It's 1-0 Miami. They actually have the lead for the first time in preseason. Robert Taylor from the top of the box. Golazo. Top bins. What a shot. The fabulous Finn, Robert Taylor. Scores the goal. The fabulous Finn with a redneck name. Goal in the 40th minute for Robert Taylor. A golazo in the 40th minute, I should say. There we go. Let's see if they can keep the lead. Hey, as long as the friends come on, I think they'll be fine. I think they should be fine. I haven't seen Hong Kong do anything. Well, they had like a chance or two, but CJ Dos Santos saved them. But, you know, I think Miami's fine. Miami finally has a lead. We're taking baby steps, guys. Y'all the ones who don't need to be taking baby steps. That's Toronto. And technically, we took a bigger step than you did. Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps towards the door. That's actually a really good song. Yeah, I'm totally. Yeah, I'm sober. Why do you ask? Yeah, because they stopped playing him. They stopped playing him. Tata stopped playing him after Leagues Cup. When Farias could start playing, they stopped playing Robert Taylor. But guess what? Farias blew out his knee, so you're going to see Robert Taylor again. Unless he wants to just force Julian Gressel in there, which right now he can't. He has to play them both. Now, starting 11-wise, it seems like he wants to force Julian Gressel in there, so as a winger. So And when Suarez and Messi are on, well, Robert Taylor won't be on. Now, what they should do is replace Yedlin with Gressel. That's what they should do. They won't do it, but that's what they should do. Robert Taylor season, here we go. That's if they replace. If they want Gressel in there, I think Gressel's a better left back than, well, right back than Yedlin. So at this point. So if you so much want Gressel in there, replace Yedlin with him. Gressel played well at right wing back. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what they play him at anyway. Because Tata wants to live and die with his 5-3-2. Goal! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hong Kong scores. Henri Onyed scores, and it's 1-1. And the Miami defense does it again. Oh, my God. Is this on Noah Allen? No, I need to see this. He's a winger. Straight up. Oh, Lord, it is. Actually, I think that was Sailor. Henri Onyed scores for Hong Kong 11. That was on Sailor. Oh, but guess what? Noah Allen still acts like a dumbass trying to clear it. And it's 1-1. Well, there you go. Huh? So I guess it still is on that man. Sort of. Partly. Henri Onyed scores. Tied at the half. I guess that's better than nothing. 44th minute. It was a good shot. The Miami defense did it again, though. (1-1). I guess the lead didn't last that long. I guess when you lose Kritsov and don't have Friere and you traded Kamal Miller for a dumb reason, this happens. I guess the lead didn't last that long. Hey, Messi could still score a hat trick in the second half. Cope. Miami's like Cruz Azul from last year. No, that's worse. Well, no, they could be. I compared them to Toronto. Cruz Azul last year didn't have any big hopes. They just sucked. Toronto had really big hopes going into 2023, and they absolutely shit the bed. Miami so far, even with this game, a 1-1 draw is a little bit, iffy. I'm sure that'll change, but hopefully for their favor. But, even with the first 4 preseason games, Miami looks like a team that might just shit the bed this year completely. Unlike Toronto. Or like Toronto of last year, but not the 2024 Toronto. I'm just saying. I know what I'm seeing. Toronto did the same shit. Toronto last year did the same shit. I'm just warning you. And besides, they didn't have Messi. They had Insigne and Bernardeschi, so this might actually be worse of a collapse. This might be a worse collapse. 1 minute of stoppage time, if it is a collapse. Takes a shot, save. Hey, that's a good shot by Robert Taylor. I think it's a money reason. Somebody said it was budgetary reasons, which I'm sure they could have found. I would have traded Kritsov. I would have traded him. Like he's slower than a snail. But no, Kamal Miller's on the Portland Timbers, and Kamal Miller might just lead the Portland Timbers to having a Houston Dynamo-esque season, speaking of teams who are going to be like last year's teams. And halftime, it is 1-1. 1-1. Miami had the lead. They proceeded to blow it very quickly. Yeah, that would have been better. But then again, Friere wouldn't have been there if... Is this Hong Kong team new? During Lunar New Year, I looked them up. During the Lunar New Year, they have a League 11, an all-star team from their league, playing friendlies against big teams during the Lunar New Year. And it is Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. And it's Lunar New Year. And they brought the team back together to play Miami because why wouldn't you take that advantage of that, especially if they're going to be in Asia? So, it made sense. But this is the last, I think this is the first time this 11 team has played together since 2019. Makes sense. Not every year, but I feel like Tata liked Frey a lot last year, so he's banking on him being a bigger part when he comes back, so he traded Kamal. I get what he's doing, but Ian Fry has blown out his ACL 3 times. Who's to say he's just that fast? Who's to say he's just that fast? Like, seriously, who's to say? Like, after 3 ACL tears, 3 blown out ACLs, 2 in one knee, 2 in the same knee. Who's to say he's that fast? Who's to say he comes back even half as good as he used to be? I hate it for him. I hope he makes it back onto the pitch. As I said, back when it happened. I hope he makes it back onto the pitch, and I hope he gets back to at least a fraction of what he used to be, if not all the way there. But he's first got to get back. Then you got to, I don't know why you'd bank on it. I don't know why you'd bank on it. That's just me. I know the medical miracles have gotten a lot more nowadays. I know that. But that's why you got Aviles and started Aviles so much, which isn't that bad of an idea. Aviles isn't a problem. I never said he was. It's Noah Allen. And the fact that Kritsov is a snail. Kritsov is a snail. Noah Allen's the problem. He's not even a good left back or a right back or whatever, outside back, whatever. I always get those confused sometimes. With how they write their 11s on FotMob, of course I do. Like they mirror the formation. It's like, yeah. Noah Allen shouldn't even be playing center back. Like, that's the big problem. Like, he's been making mistake after mistake. But with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. It's 1-1 at the half. Uno. We got another 45 to go. And Vissel Kobe is like the Cincinnati or Columbus Crew of Japan. Japanese team is tougher than this one. I know. That's why they rested the big four for at least 45 minutes. Tata said as much. Miami 6-0 Hong Kong. That won't happen because they scored a goal. It's 1-1 right now, so you'd be wrong. Now, Al Nassr, you'd be right. Remember the goal-saving tackle Kamal made on Jesus Ferreira when Inter and Miami played against Dallas? Yeah, I remember. Needed to happen, and it happened. Man, that's what we called the Dallas friendly, the rematch of the century. That's why, tongue-in-cheek, on the thumbnail and all that, I called the rematch between the preseason friendly between Dallas and Miami, the rematch of the century. I'm a carny. I know how to book things. I'm a carny at heart. I know how to book things. Of course I'm going to title it rematch of the century. Nobody else did. I'm a carny. I saw it coming. I'm surprised nobody else did it. I guess nobody in this freaking niche is a carny like me. I'm the carny here. I knew. No other carny or Mark could figure that out but me. Rematch of the century. It was right there. They could make a logo for it. Also, you don't have enough players for the back three. You can't do it. Ask the Rapids in 2022 when Trusty phoned it in for the season. Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. How we doing? Tata needs to scrap the back three because you got a new center back coming in. Backline will still eat goals anyways. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have Aviles and Friere if it's me. Kritsov is a snail. He's a snail. How did Hong Kong score against Miami? Miami's defense sucks. Pretty simple. But we'll be back. Sit tight. We're back for the stats at the half. Hey, this one's done pretty well. What's the deal with the new center back they signed on loan from Liga MX? You just haven't seen him play. He got signed after they went to Asia, so he'll play the game against Newell's, is what it looks like. Other than that, try wrestle it right back, see what you get to see if he outdoes Yedlin. That's pretty much what I thought. That was embarrassing against Al Nassr. I agree. Should be an interesting second half. I agree. Stats are as follows at the half. 10 shots to 13. 3 shots on goal to 4. 28% possession to 72% possession. 119 passes to 308. 65% pass accuracy to 85%. 9 fouls to 10. 0 yellow cards to 0. 0 red cards to 0. 3 offside to 1. 1 corner to 2. 1-1 score. 1-1 at the half. Miami's been the better team throughout the first half. They scored 1 goal. I think they should have scored more. But Robert Taylor with an amazing goal, with a golazo. And then 4 minutes later, Onyeda scores. Everton Camargo plays in the ball. Onyeda gets behind the Miami weak defense, and he pops it in. CJ Dos Santos isn't even on the line. Noah Allen couldn't clear it off. Ball goes into the net, 1-1. A melange of errors by the Miami defense screws them over right before the end of the half. Then 3 minutes pass and we go to halftime. But again, Miami was pretty composed until their defense screwed them over. Well, where we are is where we are. But hey, if Messi and friends come on, I think he's going to rip these guys up. So if Messi comes on at the half, hell, he may only need 30 minutes to score. Because Hong Kong's defense, they're just a Swiss cheese. Like, Miami has been holding that possession. They've been pushing the ball forward. This is the best they've looked offensively all preseason. Be good if they could build on this. With that being said, Miami hasn't played half bad except for one mistake. I think they should be ahead, even 2 or 3-1. So, yeah, it's a little bit bad. They're not ahead more. But you know what? Such is football. Such is life. Chances are Miami only wins the game against Newell's. I think they'll still win this game in the end, especially the Big Four play. I don't see Hong Kong scoring another goal. Then again, I said that the first time. So, what do I know? What do I know? We got 37 likes on this stream. Hit that like button. Maybe we got more at this point. But when I checked at the half, Hong Kong all the way, boy. Hey, at least they're 1-1. Take that as a win. Hit that like button. Let's keep this going. We got Hong Kong fans in here. I'll take a 1-1. I'll take a 1-1. Are you still going to rant if they win? No. No, because I ran it after the last match. After a win, they don't deserve to be ranted on. They've actually played pretty well. So, offensively, this is the best game they've played. Hell, defensively, too. Well, I guess not defensively. I'm sure he didn't. Isaiah doesn't think so. I don't think so. Besides, he needed to get his visa for the U.S., so he's probably training on his own. So it's probably immigration holdups as well. So it is what it is. I was born in Mississippi. Greenville, Mississippi. That's where I was born. Yeah, so that's where I'm from. Huh? Couldn't tell the southern accent. Delta Soul. 3-1 Miami for the win. And I can see Messi scoring a hat trick if he plays all 45 minutes. Interesting. Let's see. There we go. I was born in Aussie. Good day, mate. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Australia's good in my book. I like Australia. I respect Australia. Hop, skip, and a jump away from St. Louis. Hop, skip, and a jump away from St. Louis. I say Illinois, you're going to think Chicago, and that's not true. Hop, skip, and a jump away from St. Louis. Nah, he was on the bench. He was on the bench list on the season pass. He's on the bench list on FOTMob. He's on the bench. Season pass wouldn't lie. I don't think so. I don't think so. South African streaming service, show Max. Why am I looking at Logopedia right now? Yeah, I covered the African Cup of Nations and Asian Cup until Morocco and Japan got knocked out. I've been doing streams for those the past couple of weeks. And then Japan and Morocco got knocked out. So that's that. Because Japan's my favorite team in Asia. My mom lived there for 4 years when she was younger. So I have respect for the traditions and language. And Morocco, well, I just like watching Morocco play. Ever since the World Cup. They like me too, so there you go. That's why that was smart. No. I respect Messi. I like Messi. I like him just as much as I do Cristiano at this point. But I grew up being more of a fan of Cristiano. But I realized I should respect both. Messi's a great player. I did grow up being more of a fan of Cristiano, but what player do I think is GOATed? Ronaldinho. I'm not going to say Haaland's GOATed. Mbappe is not. Mbappe plays for a farmers league. That man is not GOATed. That man is not GOATed. Mbappe is a fraud. Well, I don't know. The French team is loaded, and the French league is a farmers league. Mbappe is he's a fraud. Yeah, he's a damn near fraud. Ronaldinho is GOATed. Haaland is GOATed. I hate to admit it because I hate Man City, but Erling Haaland is GOATed. Eden Hazard will always be GOATed to me. Like my two personal GOATs are Eden Hazard and Alejandro Pozuelo. Seba Giovinco. But those are just personal GOATs. They were never that good of players. They were just personal, like, you know. They made me happy. I mean, Eden Hazard, you could actually make that argument. But Pozuelo, I mean, y'all don't know who the hell he is. But speaking of, this jersey's not a Messi jersey. It's a Alejandro Pozuelo jersey. The black one's a Messi jersey. This one's Pozuelo. Mm-hmm. I didn't say he was a good player. Or he ain't that good, I should say. He's good. He ain't that good, though. Bellingham is still going to be the big boy for Madrid. Oh, Messi's still wearing a jacket and sweatpants. He ain't playing. And we're off in the second half. 45th minute. Mbappe's heading over to Real Madrid. I don't believe it till Fabrizio says, here we go. With how much he's jerked around Real Madrid. Or, hell, not until Florentino announces it. Hell, Fabrizio could still say, here we go, and he'd still screw him over, Mbappe. So, I ain't going to say it till freaking Florentino's holding a jersey with him. Header. Oh, no. Did Miami just shoot themselves in the foot? No, that'll be cleared. Yeah, cats are natural rebels. That makes sense. Header. Save. Jude is Madrid's GOAT. I was disappointed. Very disappointed. I expected better. Omar Bravo and Bofo Salcedo were my favorite duo in Chivas. Yeah. They were goated. Bofo. Wait. Messi is Messi. Well, yeah. Playing forward. Here comes Hong Kong. That's going to go out for a corner. Forward 6th minute. Did they replace their whole 11? I'm the biggest Cristiano Ronaldo fan other than speed. I support Cristiano more, but Messi is the better player. Like, Cristiano is more of a I wouldn't say tap-in merchant, but he's just a forward. Like, he's a striker. He's just a good goal scorer. Messi could do more. And Messi's more cerebral. Like, Messi can play till he's 50. Because of how cerebral he is. He's not based off his strength. He's based off what his head is. As long as he doesn't get a career-ending injury, he can play till 50. I wouldn't be shocked if he wanted to. Cristiano, he's damn near done. He's damn near done. And the fact that people are like, oh, he scored 50 goals in Saudi Arabia. Like, he scored the most goals in the world in 2023. Like, that's a win. Half the time he was playing there, that league had nobody. Oh, he scored 53 goals. And it's not because Messi won the Leagues Cup. If Messi scored like 60 goals in MLS in 1 year, or even 35, I'd be like, nah, MLS is sort of iffy. Like, I mean, the league's getting better, but it's still iffy, you know? Like, I'm not taking that as a win. You're crazy. How do you access the AFCON and Asian Cup tournaments? Asian Cup on Paramount Plus / CBS Sports Golazo. AFCON, I don't have beIN Sports, so I was streaming it through Stream East. Where I would have told you to go for this game if Apple TV wasn't so DRM based. Shot past the post, but again. Well, thank you. Yo. Cross in. Header. Oh, good clearance. Header down. Oh, Robert Taylor plays it on. Here's a chance. Shot. Goal. Is it? Offside. Sunderland off. Nope. No, he scored. Lawson Sunderland scores a goal for Inter Miami. Lawson Sunderland. He taps in the rebound, and it's 2-1. Cross in. Ball played on. Sunderland gets the rebound. Plays on. Chips over. Crossed over. It was a cross, and it landed on Sunderland's foot, and he popped it in. No goalkeeper in the net. He's onside. It's 2-1 Miami. 2-1. Lawson Sunderland in the 50th minute. 1-2 Miami. Plays it back. I know. He's from Miami CF2. A new subscriber. Thank you. Happy with it. Thank you. Dude, that's amazing. Goal, we love you, Lawson. No way. What's the name of the stream again? Stream East is the site, but you ain't going to find this game because Apple TV, again, I told you. Look at the pinned message. Apple TV is impossible to stream third party. Again, trust me, I know. Not for my own sake. I did it. I tried to find one for a friend when the Jays are playing on Apple TV. It's impossible. That's how I know. I was trying to help a friend who didn't have Apple TV. They didn't ask for my sign-in. I wasn't going to give it to them because that wasn't the time to give it to them. Like, you got to be a lot closer than they were to get my sign-in. Good judgment by me, by the way. Well, yeah, because Messi, as I said, he could play till 50 and still probably be just as good. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. If I do that, I get a copyright strike. Then I can't stream for 6 months. Or 3 months. Either way. So, I meant to stream for AFCON. That's on Stream East. StreamEast.to. Just look it up. It'll be up there on the soccer portion of it. Each game. So, it'll be up there. Found one league, but it's in Spanish. Loss in Sunderland. Oh, really? You did? I guess. I have no idea, but we'll see what happens. I think there'll be some fun stuff, but we'll see what happens. Nigeria will win AFCON and Iran will win Asian Cup. Don't let me down, Iran and Nigeria. You're forgetting about the Ivory Coast. You're forgetting about the Ivory Coast. They're going to do the funniest thing. Okay? They're going to do the funniest thing and win the whole thing after damn near being out of it. I'm buying the Ivory Coast stock. I'm buying Ivory Coast stock. They're going to win the whole tournament. Being left for dead, they win their final match. They get in with some help to the knockout stage in their home country. They fire their manager. They have a new manager bounce and win the whole damn thing. The funniest thing ever. The funniest thing ever. They're going to do it. I'm buying Ivory Coast stock. I'm doing it. Bye. And unlike Jim Cramer, I'm going to be right. Unlike Jim Cramer, I'm right. You don't bet the opposite of what I said. Unlike Jim Cramer. Bye. Holy shit, I just let Jim Cramer catch a stray on this stream. Where are we going? Stream more. Streaming is what got me the subs. The streams do a lot better than the videos. Let me tell you, streams do better than videos. That's what I know. What's your second favorite club? My first favorite club is Toronto FC. My second favorite club overall is Forge FC. Then St. Louis would be third. Then Chelsea's fourth. If we're going overall. If we're going MLS, then Toronto, St. Louis. Toronto first, St. Louis two. Obviously. Oh, Frank Bowley does Walt San Luis. Cross in, saved by CJ Dos Santos in the 55th minute. 2-1 Miami, 2-1. Just keep doing shorts. That also could work, but I'm not really a shorts guy. I think shorts also does better than just regular videos. Like regular videos, like it seems like YouTube's kind of like pulling away from that, you know? Like if you stream, you do better. If you do shorts, you do better. Like it's videos is the hardest thing to like pop off. I mean, I've had some videos to pop off, but you know, my videos fall a lot more wildly. And not as many videos pop off streams. So I think that's just the way things work now with YouTube is streams and shorts do better than regular videos. Don't quote me on that, though. But it seems like it. Make a gaming stream. When I buy a headset, when I buy a good headset, easy win for Inter Miami. Shot! Goal! Miami! 3-1, Campana! Leo Campana scores. Take that, Suarez! Leo Campana scores. I just want to see the Campana Troopers feast. Leo Campana scores in the 56th minute. Leonardo Campana. Uno a tres, 1-3. Campana with a shot at the top, just above the penalty spot. The keeper was nowhere near it. And Campana slots at 3-1 Miami. Iran. Toronto 1, Forge 2. All the clubs. Ivory Coast was one of the 4 teams from third spot to the group stage and made it to the knockout stage. And they were the first 4-force team to make it out of those 4 teams. And that they needed some things to go their way, and they all did. My point is, probably, yeah. Speaking of shorts, I finally found a light olive green pair of 5-inch shorts to wear in the summer. Yeah, who would wear 5-foot shorts? Who would wear 5-foot shorts? And that's interesting. I mean, light olive drab green. I mean, that's close. I'm good with olive drab green. I like olive drab green. So we'll raise their confidence. I agree with that. Hell yeah. Between the AFCON and Asian Cup, which one have you found to be more entertaining this year? AFCON. AFCON is a fever dream. AFCON is crazy. I mean, that is the player haters ball of tournaments. It is freaking awesome. Like, AFCON is just nuts. Like, Asian Cup is good, but AFCON's on shrooms. AFCON's on shrooms plus DMT plus the player haters ball. It's freaking awesome. Shot. Oh, that'll be cleared. Good. Like, it's the player haters ball on shrooms and DMT. It's freaking awesome. Like, African football is underrated, but the AFCON this year is delivering in numbers. Let me tell you. It's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah, I would say around there. Like on shrooms and DMT. It's on shrooms and DMT. And it's the player haters ball. Like, you see how those African fans get at each other? Like, for their countries? Like, it's the player haters ball. Like, Dave Chappelle would be proud. Like, player haters ball 2024. It's just AFCON fans just trolling other countries. Like, it would be... Hate. Yeah, that's the sad part. Like, the stadium's been pretty empty. That's the sad part. Like, it deserves better, you know? So where that Manchester United and Man City are so different. Well, I mean, they're 2 different clubs. I don't see how that's weird. I bought a Messi jersey that I couldn't buy when he first came last year. Well, I mean, technically, they had this logo on there. Like, if you notice, mine has this, not the Royal Caribbean logo. So, technically, you're right. Yeah, but, like, to the 10th degree. How to watch. Apple TV. Other than that, you're out of luck. Somebody said they found a link in Spanish. They didn't put it in here, though. So, with how good this stream is doing, I'll probably say don't, if that person's still here. Like, Mexico fans trolling every other CONCACAF nation. Yeah, but it's like to the 10th degree, to the 15th degree. It's awesome. It's awesome. Just you wait, Ryan. In 2034, Cristiano Ronaldo will become the next Iron Man. Yeah, because he probably is going to cryogenically freeze himself, and then by the time that man's going to cryogenically freeze himself, you actually may have a point. That's just speculation, but Cristiano seems like the type of guy to cryogenically freeze himself, then come back. Or he puts his head in a jar like Richard Nixon. That's a Futurama joke for nobody else who got it. Come on, that one's easy. I mean, Futurama's better than The Simpsons. Come on, that one's easy. Come on, that one's easy. 60th minute. All hands to the deck. Well, he has enough goals for edits with Al Nasser. Fun fact, Messi's a Cristiano fan. That doesn't surprise me. I bet they respect each other. Yeah. It was the fans that hated him. It was the Cristiano Ronaldo fans that hated Messi, and Messi fans hated Cristiano. They didn't hate each other. They never did hate each other. It was the fans who had this war. But I guess it's like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, but I didn't learn my lesson. Like, it's funny because I didn't start liking Messi till, I'd say, the middle of 2022, right? Like, Finalissima started, then I started getting on board, like, hey, if Cristiano can't win the World Cup, let's see Messi win it. Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets are coming on, so, I'd say it was the middle of 2022 where I started to really turn and say, you know what, maybe I should respect them both. Just like I'd realized after Peyton Manning retired, I should have respected both Manning and Brady, even though I was a Tom Brady fan. It's a similar situation. But that was like 3 years before that moment. Well, yeah. Well, that makes sense, though. No. The Jordan fans and Bron fan debate, that makes sense. That's the one. Shot. Jordan is not the GOAT. LeBron's not the GOAT, my point. Michael Jordan will always be the GOAT of basketball. And hell, to me, it's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. LeBron's third in my book. If I'm being serious, it's Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. And LeBron's behind Kobe. By a good bit, to me. As a player, Kobe Bryant was a better player than LeBron James. He wasn't better than Jordan, but he was better than LeBron. But he's a lot closer to Jordan than LeBron is. People keep forgetting about Kobe. I don't like it. Where you got Steph? Fifth. I got Steph Curry fifth. Steph is fifth. Fourth, I go Pippen. I'll go Scottie Pippen at fourth. Vince Carter's like top 10 to me. I love Vince Carter, but he's only top 10. I could live with that. Interesting. I knew my first name meant Little King, which, being 5'6", yeah. HDMH, but yeah. Yeah, that fits. I was able to see Manning before he retired. Yeah, I couldn't see Tom Brady before he retired live. I only saw him on TV. I never got to go to a Patriots game. I never got to go to a Tampa Bay Bucks game. Yeah, because the Rams chose to play one of their games against the Patriots when they were going to play them in St. Louis. In 2008, Brady got injured. They were going to play in St. Louis. Wait, no, I think they played in New England, actually. But in 2012, the Patriots were going to play in St. Louis. Then they chose to play it in London. Stan Kroenke chose to play that game in London. I got my moment stole from me. I would have seen Brady in St. Louis if Stan Kroenke didn't take that game to London. So besides Stan Kroenke taking the Rams out of St. Louis, I would have seen Tom Brady live with that jackass Stan Kroenke didn't move that Patriots-Rams game to London. So I got more beef with Stan Kroenke than Stan Kroenke just moving the Rams out of St. Louis. And by the way, the LA Rams only have one Super Bowl, not two. Super Bowl 34 is St. Louis. It will always be St. Louis. It's not LA's. It never will be LA's. It is St. Louis. The greatest show on turf is St. Louis, not LA. No matter how much they want to act like it, it's St. Louis. You got me going. This greatest show on turf is St. Louis, Missouri, the St. Louis Rams. Super Bowl 34 is the St. Louis Rams, not the LA Rams. You can claim it all you want, LA, but that ain't your title and that ain't your era. That's St. Louis. That was the Edward Jones Dome. That was Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk. I don't know about that Pippen take. Statistically and career-wise, Pippen ain't top 10. Also, he wasn't even regarded as top 5 player in his time. Fair enough. You want to put Shaq at 4? It is 3:30 in the morning. And let me tell you something. If I ever have to root for the Rams, I ain't going to be wearing no Aaron Donald jersey. It's going to be a Kurt Warner jersey or Isaac Bruce. Whether it is midnight blue, navy, and athletic gold, the St. Louis jersey, or if it is the Super Bowl 2000 jersey. I really should have bought that Kurt Warner jersey before the Super Bowl against the Bengals. Really should have. But I don't. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't in my size. That's why I didn't buy it. That Mitchell and Ness Kurt Warner jersey. But Miami wins at 4-2. I say 4-1. 67th minute. If that Kurt Warner jersey was in my size, even though I was rooting for the Bengals that year, still would have bought that Kurt Warner jersey. It was the 2000 jersey, or 1999 2000 Super Bowl. What? I don't know anything about that. I'm not TMZ. I'm not Harvey Levin. I don't know nothing about that. I have no idea about that. Now, if it was Roman Reigns, I probably would know. But I don't. Shot. Because I'm sure the dirt sheets would have talked about it if it was Roman Reigns. That's my joke. That's my point. I read the dirt sheets. I don't read TMZ. I read the wrestling dirt sheets. But then again, actually, technically, TMZ is a dirt sheet. If you think about it, People Magazine is a dirt sheet, just for celebrity news. TMZ is a dirt sheet. In Touch is a dirt sheet. Us Weekly is a dirt sheet. Technically, it's a dirt sheet. Everything that they do about celebrity news is a dirt sheet. If you think about it, it's the same thing they do with wrestling dirt sheets. And After Mags. It's the same thing. Like, I just realized. Well, I realized this before. It's the first time I'm saying it on camera. People Magazine, TMZ, Extra, Access Hollywood, stuff like that is a dirt sheet, just like a wrestling dirt sheet. They're dirt sheets. Entertainment magazines are dirt sheets just as much as wrestling dirt sheets are dirt sheets. Same thing. And y'all think you ain't carnies. I see it. Life is wrestling. That's why carnies always win. Yes. Tuesday. 7 p.m. Central Time. Comunicaciones versus Champions Cup Tuesday. My next video will be, well, this review, but then on Monday, predictions. My next stream will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. I like them. They're both good. Well, yeah, I agree. Kurt Warner is one of the best undrafted players in any sport. But you could draft good players low in the draft. Or any predictions on who will win the Premier League and finish top 4? Liverpool wins it. City second. Arsenal third. Ooh. I'm going to go Tottenham fourth. I think Tottenham will finish fourth. Liverpool wins, though. Yeah, I like those jerseys. I do like those Magic jerseys with the stars on it. Yes. Yep. 71st minute, 3-1 Miami. Miami looks like they're going to hold this win pretty well. No Messi, no problem for the first time since God knows when. 71st minute. Hey, 3-1, you know. I'll take it. Need to get the pink Messi kit, a white Nate McKinnon jersey, then I can get the Magic jersey. Yeah. Things that Cristiano can do, but Batman can't. Cristiano can hug his parents. Oh, that's dark. Oh, that's dark. I mean, I know Batman's a movie, but that's dark. Then again, Cristiano can also do that, but Harry Potter can't. That's dark, but I go ahead and make the same joke. Yeah, that's... Yeah. What do you think about Charles Barkley's new gig at CNN? Hey, more Charles Barkley on TV, the better. I like Charles. He's awesome. Messi should try cricket. You know, I don't get cricket. I really don't. I've tried to watch it. I don't really get it. It's like darts, but with baseball-ish tendencies. Like, I don't get cricket. I really don't. I've tried to watch it. I don't get cricket. Anyone who slandered Paolo needed to fill out an apology form and hereby respect the current All-Star and future Hall of Famer. Paolo Banchero? I never slandered him. I thought he was good. How about Barcelona and Real Madrid? See you on Tuesday. I have to go. See you. Cricket huge in India. I know. Oh, no, that's hella funny. Paulo Banchero been a stud. Yeah, but Scotty Barnes is better. That's not bias. This is true. 74th minute. See you. I don't get it. Cricket. Huh. Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, I'll watch it if there's nothing else on. Suarez looks like he's about to come on. Why do I feel like that's going to hurt their momentum? 74th minute. Snowed really bad here yesterday. Well, yeah, it's in the mountains, so even if it wasn't. Damn. That's sad. That's so sad. Rest in peace to your... Rest in peace. Rest in peace. That's sad. My eyes are actually watering. Damn. Huh. My eyes are actually watering. Damn. I didn't... Damn, that is actually sad. Damn. Shit, I'm about to cry in the club right now. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be dealing with all that snow. Header. Oh, over the bar. Do you like curling? Do you like curling sport? Yeah, I love curling. Of course. Now, I watch it more than just the Winter Olympics. I watch the Briar. I watch the Briar. I love curling. Oh, she just passed out from too much food. Yeah, I know how that feels. I know how that feels. We all do. 2024 will be the year I'll buy a pink suit. That actually sounds awesome. I kind of want to buy a maroon suit. like a maroon wine red maroon suit. Kind of like the one I wore for prom, but like actually buy one. Because I mean that tux was rented, but back in 2019, that tux was rented. I want to buy a wine maroon suit. I love the color maroon. Hail State. Maroon and white. Why'd you think I picked it? Why'd you think I picked it? Think about a suit. Talk about a suit. Hey, you know, I'll talk about a suit. I'll talk about anything. So I'll go suit shopping with Ryan. Sounds fun to me. Sounds fun to me. Best quality maroon suit imaginable. Yeah. 77th minute, 3-1. I mean, I will say pink would be nice too. I'm not afraid to wear pink. Others might be. I'm not afraid to wear pink. I look good in pink. I look good in anything, but I look good in pink. I look good in anything, but I look good in pink. I look good in anything. Who am I kidding? I look good in anything. 78th minute. Or should I go full Ray Lewis and get a white suit? That one's a deep cut. Give me my theme music. No, one is sold out. Or maybe they just wanted to see him. Now give me my darn theme music. Hits My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. Cue My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. Nice. Nice. What you know about that? What you know about R&B? What you know about Bobby Brown? What you know about My Prerogative? What you know about that? What you know? What you know? 79th minute. I mean, hey, if I'm gonna say give me my theme music, it's gotta be something you gotta get crunk to, you know? Can't pick Mystical. Y'all probably barely know Bobby Brown. You don't know Mystical, I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. I see why Deion Sanders picked Halftime by the Yin Yang Twins for Colorado. I could totally see why. Most of those guys don't know Mystical. I can tell you that much right now. I can tell you that much right now. He wanted to get crunk. He picked the easy one. He picked the easy one. Hell, My Prerogative might just be harder. He picked the easy one. See Messi and Suarez warming up. I saw Suarez warming up. Didn't see Messi warming up. Man couldn't bring Mystical from Jackson State to Colorado. Colorado ain't about that life. Colorado ain't about that life, boy. Jackson State is. Colorado ain't about that life, though. Swim trunks colors to get pink, not hot pink, light purple, light blue, light olive green. So olive drab green. 80th minute, 3-1. 80th minute. Boat ride. Crosses in. Oh, wait. There might be some here. Keep going. Cross back. Gregory plays it in. Back to Gregory. That'll get cleared. Damn, I thought they had some there. 81st minute. I thought they had some there. 24. Turned 24 on January 20th. So, been 24 for what, about 2 weeks now? Sounds serious. That would be, 2 weeks. Well, 1, 2, 2 weeks. Messi will come on in the 88th minute. Nah, he ain't even put on his playing gear. He ain't playing. I want some ice chains from GLD. That sounds good to me, too. Light brown Tatis jersey. I mean, okay. I mean, if Soto was still there, I'd understand that. But Tatis? Okay. Okay. Like, I'm glad I didn't buy a Vladdy Guerrero jersey because Vladdy and Tatis are flops. They both are. I'm glad the Nike Blue Jays jersey I got was customized. It wasn't Vladdy. Vladdy's a flop. Vladdy's a flop. Still need to buy a white Blue Jays jersey. I don't know. If Manoah gets back to form, maybe Manoah. But other than that, I don't know. I like Gosman. No Bo Bichette. No. No Vladdy, no Bo. I'm not doing it. Espinal. Shot. Save. Rebound. Shot. Oh, what a save. Robert Taylor couldn't put that away. Damn. Those light brown Padres jerseys are elite. I don't disagree, but about Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, maybe it's because just the jersey's elite, but Tatis? Hey, please. What part of the game is this? Hey, no. Hey, what part of the game is this? Hey, what part of the game is this? Dude, y'all losing 3-1. You're dapping up like that? If we're talking about the Hard Rock Burger, okay, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. I don't think that's what you're talking about. Goal! 4-1 Miami. 4-1 Miami. Goal. Goal. Sailor. Ryan Sailor with a header. He pops it into the far post. Good angle, too. 4-1. That will be 85. Uno a cuatro. Ryan Sailor gets the header. Goal. Suarez might not even come on. But good header by Sailor. Sailor sailed one in. Punny. 85th minute. That's even worse. That's even worse. Yeah, I'm not getting those out right now. That's even worse. You don't like the person, you just like their buns? That's even worse. That's even worse. Police, I hate thee. Sweetie, sweetie, hate thee. Chris! Now, this calls for one thing. Chris! There's no holding me back. One, no. If you're eating a burger, I don't eat a burger with buns. I just eat the patty. Well, unless it's a McDonald's burger, but you got my point. I eat the patty. I eat the patty. Ovulus is off for Hall. The meat. The patty's the good part of the burger, one. Second of all, I don't think you meant a burger. I eat a burger without a bun if it's from a cookout because store-bought buns are trash. Thank you! Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. I hate store-bought buns. Like, the only time I like store-bought buns is Sloppy Joe's. Because if you eat Sloppy Joe without... Hell, if you eat Sloppy Joe without a bun, you're really just eating spaghetti sauce. If you want to eat spaghetti, just eat spaghetti. Mm-hmm. Kind of have to have a bun with Sloppy Joe. But it's different with a Sloppy Joe for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. 88th minute, 4-1 Miami. Game's basically over. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Good night, good morning, whatever you want me to tell you. That to you. The patty's amazing, but the buns, those store-bought buns are disgusting. Okay, we could agree with that. 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 If I want buns, I'm at least getting fancy brioche ones that taste like real bread, like a restaurant would use, or making them myself. Other than that, no chance. Exactly, but those brioche buns cost a freaking arm and a leg. Well, not exactly, but for a grocery store, yes, that's arm and a leg territory. Like, there's different arm and leg territories. At a grocery store, it's like brioche buns is like one of those things where it's like, oh, we know that's bougie. We're going to charge you for it. Besides, inflation was that didn't help. 89th minute. I like brioche buns or sourdough buns, but had a steak for dinner. It was damn good. Yeah, I ate a mac and cheese bowl. Denver Fashion Week, Parker Days, Pride, SoCal, VidCon, Copa America, Miami, and Parker Days Carnival. Just some of the things look forward this summer, spring and summer for me. Nice. 90th minute, 4-1 Miami. 4-1. 3 minutes of stoppage time. This is overkill. Overkill. Just blow the damn whistle. People are still walking in. Huh, interesting. Possible drive from Denver all the way to Grand Junction for my best friend's graduation. Nice. How far is Grand Junction? That's in Colorado. They're both in Colorado, right? Or is it like the opposite side of the state? Which that could take a while. But that's like, what, 3 hours at best? 3 hours at worst. Traffic, maybe 4. But Colorado's a wide state, so. It's a wide state, so you know what? Fair enough. 91st minute. To get across Missouri, it takes about 2.5 hours, so Grand Junction's almost in Utah. Okay, that's the opposite side of the state. Yeah, that makes sense. Me and my friend were little. We used to pretend fight, but when I used my most powerful attack, says pretend it did nothing. Like, what the hell, man? Oh, so he no-sold you. Carney! What a mark! He no-sold you. What a fucking mark! Carney! He no-sold you like The Rock no-sold Cody Rhodes. Carney! Been to Colorado in 2012. There was an acid storm that freaked me out when I was a child. Went to Colorado during COVID. Got to drive through the mountains on I-70, basically go to the west side of the state. 92nd minute. See, it's not rated R. He went into business for himself, that Mark. That Mark went into business for himself. The marks are in the ring. That Mark Carney went into business for himself. Like he was The Rock. He went into business for himself. 93rd minute. Went into business for himself. Hong Kong sucks. I told you. I told you. He went into business for himself. Robert Taylor with a corner right at the end of the game. Plays forward 5 seconds, and it is going to be full time. Full time right at 93. And Miami wins their first game of the preseason. The panic is over. 1-4, 1-4, Miami. Breathe. Breathe, Miami fans, breathe. They beat Hong Kong League XI 11, 4-1, and they get their first win in the preseason. Well, I mean, you did beat Atlante 5-0, so. What part of the game is this? With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in place. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. I'll tell you what I think about it. And there you go. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.